We will beat this. Together.
Thanks.
Keith Douglas said that life is like an elevator. Up and down, just make sure that you get off on the right floor. So that's exactly what Leon's going to do here in Chapter 12. Welcome back to the all-collectible hardcore walkthrough for Resident Evil 4. So we have left off after the Jack fight, or sparring match, I suppose. And what we're going to do now is progress through the map, but except right off the bat, after this little first part, we were going to go all the way back and around and get all the different treasures. So this chapter alone, there's going to be a lot of achievements for you. You're going to get 4 or 5 probably of the challenges done. You're going to get 2 or 3 trophies. For the treasure, you'll get the boss fight trophy. You'll get a few other select trophies. So I've done my homework to try to make the elevator trophy as easy as possible for hardcore. So we'll get to that point when we get there. But let's start off this chapter by heading towards the elevator. I can't confirm it, but I do think that the loot that spawns during that fight is no longer available after the fight. But maybe I'm wrong. 'Cause it wasn't in my practice runs either, but I don't know. Hopefully you got the health stuff that's in that arena. Now this chapter, we are going to try our best to conserve some ammo like we did in the previous chapters. It's not as crucial, but if you want that trophy, the downside to it is, you know, we have to come with our come swinging, you know, with a lot of ammo, but then it's immediately followed by a boss fight. So I don't know. You just got to make sure you have the right ammo for it. So we'll be running by a few enemies is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so first off, we have a treasure item right here. A small key, which we'll use to get another treasure item. Or I guess that's a key item. I'm sorry. It's quite literal key item. And then we have 2 merchant requests right here. So Jewel Thief and Disgracing the Salazar Family.
Oh, nothing but the finest wares. Welcome. What can I interest you in?
Alright, I don't think I have anything to sell, but we'll double check. Nothing new here. You can start to, you know, repair whatever you need to do, but
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs.
personally, I'm just going to leave this guy alone for now and start making my way through the map. So make sure you get the small key and the 2 merchant requests. And now we're going to make our way back through the map. So this is that door that we had opened up prior to get through this, or we had passed by prior. And we're going to make our way to the throne room. So over here to get this treasure item. We finally get to actually go in the throne room. I gotta say, I think the throne room has the coolest lighting in the whole game. I've always been a fan of that. Like, if you could see my LED lights in my room, it's always the, like, red magenta. You'll notice it in a lot of my thumbnails, things like that. So, I don't know, I'm a fan of this room, so I'm gonna hype it up. Alright, these guys are the spider fools.
Next.
I can get one. Oh, hello. Now these guys, you can't, well, I tried. You can actually just run out and they won't, like, really follow you. So, I don't know. It's kind of simple. I'm gonna be relying more on pistol ammo right now. Aw, buddy. Oh, does it go through the door? It opens the door. What? That's crazy. I didn't think they could open the doors. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. I legitimately thought that other guy was the last one. Alright, well, I'm gonna use my machine gun here. Or actually, there's some handgun ammo right here. My goodness, sir. These enemies are proving to be a little bit more difficult than I gave them credit for. You know what? Screw that. I'm done with that. Okay, let's get that nonsense over with. Now you are going to want to save just one. I mean, you might want to save a couple more grenades, but at least one. Just know that if you miss, then it's on you. You are going to lose the trophy. You could reload, you know, but... Alright, so just make sure you have at least one grenade going into the final boss fight. But yeah, here's that lighting I was talking about. I love this lighting. It's a really cool room. They got the upside down stuff. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an Easter egg in this room at some point. I also want to point out the file over here. I tried a handful of things in this room just to see, but I guess like I you know, during the Dead Space playthrough, you know, we were able to solve the floor Easter egg, so like that was kind of cool. So I guess they're not always going to result in like, my walkthroughs aren't always going to result with Easter egg solves, but I can still hope. Another file, and then we're gonna use the cube.
I'll be taking this.
I actually enjoyed this chapter too. I mentioned how I liked the last chapter a lot. This one's pretty fun too. I really like the Sims Fortress type vibe it puts off. So, okay, so you can either wait for one of these to lay an egg, which is what I'm gonna probably do, like right there. It should be laying an egg. I think. It's squatted over. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm gonna wait for it. You can use the golden egg, like that we just got, this one. So you don't need to save that, but I don't want to waste, because the golden egg like refills your health entirely. So take an egg and throw it at this guy's face. And that will complete the...
That should do it.
Merchant request. So there you go. And then there's a file there. Now we're going to do some serious backtracking. We're on a journey, and at this point I would just recommend trying your best to just run by everybody. There's just no point. If you need ammo, like, try to kill a couple to get the drops, but, I mean, we're gonna get ammo, so you don't need to necessarily worry about it. At this point, just kill if you have to, but try your best to run by them. There's gonna be those guys. Oh, okay. Sure. We're heading back to that merchant that's next to the fountain. If you remember, it's like right outside the hedge maze. So it'll be straight ahead and then to the right up here. That crow doesn't drop any resources, so screw that crow. Wait, did he really not notice me? Oh, okay. But that crow is actually responsible for this, which is our merchant request. So it's the scratched emerald. We need to sell that to the merchant here.
I see you took care of a request.
So there's the
I knew I
disgrace.
could count on you. Well then,
And then
what
we're
can
gonna
I
sell
do you
the
for?
scratched emerald.
This is what I'm
And then that will give you the jewel thief.
Fine work.
And feel free to sell whatever if you don't need it, but we should have gotten up to 18 there. That's good. If you need to trade for whatever reason, you can.
My back is killing me.
There is a
Years
challenge
haven't
to
been
get all
kind
the
to us, I
weapon parts, so we're probably going to do that over the course of this playthrough and like over the next couple. If you're going for platinum, that would be you just get it when you get it kind of thing. But you can start going for that if you want. I'm not going to. I am going to repair my
Good as new.
armor and my knife.
Good luck to you, stranger.
And buy the first aid.
Stocking up while you pleasant travels.
And we'll do a quick save here. Okay. And now we're gonna go. We're just really hardcore backtracking. We're gonna go get that one that's on the castle like wall. I can't remember what they're called. Armaments, I think. Okay, guess I never got those. Wait, where is it? Oh. I know there's like a super narrow hallway right here, so. Not that guy. Wait. Yeah, okay, no, I am right. I do need to like take him out, which we're lucky we got ammo out of that. Yeah, there's a couple enemies up here. They've respawned now. No, yeah, it's downstairs. I was right all along. Whoops. Dear God, I ran into that fence. Oh my God. Holy shit, where did you come from? Where did he come from? Like... Oh, well. Okay. Dude just appeared. Okay, whenever you're safe, go ahead and unlock this for the next treasure item. The ornate beetle. So we've gotten the small key to get the ornate beetle. We've done both the merchant requests. We got the golden egg, which is a treasure. So that's what that is. We should be... Yeah, now we can go back to where the actual chapter begins. So let's just recap in case you're missing any. If you are, now is the time. Definitely do it now. To get any missing treasure items, but we've completed everything. So after we get these four, we will get the trophies. So if you haven't, for whatever reason, decided to get any of the trophies, do it now, because we get soft locked out of the castle, or I mean hard locked out of the castle after this chapter. So do whatever you got to do in the castle before we finish this chapter. Leon's getting his cardio in. I think they did a much better job with the castle in this remake, which is, I guess, what you hope for in all those areas. But I especially think the puzzles made a lot more sense this time. The boss fight, everything just seemed like it was really well thought out. Whereas the remake, or with the original, it made sense at the time, but it just, yeah, I just think they did a much better job now. Dude, you literally don't matter.
Hello, straight. Ja.
Alright, now... Let's see, hold on, let me make sure I can buy anything.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
Oh, also, we can start getting these
bang for your
recipes.
buck,
I would do them sooner rather than later. Make sure, maybe at the end of this chapter, the next merchant, I would maybe buy them.
Hard times,
That way we can just save for the RPG exclusively, because that is a challenge to do, is to get all those. Alright, now we go to the Sin's Fortress if you're a Dark Souls fan. If not, then now we go to
There's the
Hell.
clock tower. Hang in there, Ashley.
I do like the improvement of the gondolas. They are way fancier now. Much like the enemies earlier, this little narrow hallway is kind of like out of bounds for them. So you can just hang out right here. Or you can fight head on, it's up to you. This is where we really want to start like trying to conserve ammo. I would say a minimum of like 6 or 7 shotgun, and then like 10 pistol bullets, and maybe a couple rifle bullets, like bare minimum, after you clear this whole room. So try your best to get the headshot. Take your time. You know, go slow. Is that post block? I guess so. Oh my god. I missed like 3 of them.
Coming.
Okay. Now, let's see. Before we go up, we have a treasure item. Over here, tucked in this corner. gold bar. And then we have a Castellan, which you can absolutely knife. So, there you go. 12 of 16. Double check the loot. Yeah, we've got everything. Alright, now there is a challenge to kill 5 enemies with the steel ball, which is gonna be coming. Okay, oh yeah, duh. I'm on the wrong staircase. It's this staircase. Alright, now don't let this guy scare you. We can kind of let the fire do our bidding. Okay. I keep getting snuck up on this chapter. Literally can't see him. Alright, that guy finally died. So the challenge is to kill 5 of them with the metal ball, which we're gonna get here in a sec. So let me double check something. Yes, okay, so we have a treasure right here. Get that out of the way before we continue. You can get it later, but best to get it out of the way. Just checking my notes. There's a lot to do in this little area, so... Okay. All right, game. I just want to run around you. Dude, these cutscenes, I swear to God, they're like my worst enemy here.
You really know how to make someone feel welcome.
Oh, we're serious, huh?
Break already.
Alright, trying to get up to this so we can get our challenge done. And we just gotta kill 5 enemies, so that shouldn't be an issue. They're just gonna keep coming up, as you'll see. So just keep releasing our best friend here and enjoy it. They're really stupid, these guys, so. I've already gotten the challenge, so, you know, you should be able to get it. It'll pop. Which one is it? There it is, strike. So when you get that one, just double check and just keep releasing it if you haven't. Alright, so that's all of that. Get all the loot that way. So let me stop limping here. Hold on. And yeah, these little like nooks are safe if you didn't put that one together, but if you get hit by the ball, you're dead. So don't get hit by the ball. All right, now come up here, and what I'm going to recommend is that you get these treasures, get this one at least before you drop down. Trust me on that. So what's going to happen is when you drop down, it'll do an auto save, and that's the point at which if you fail this trophy, it'll keep putting you back. So if you haven't gotten that, you'll have to reclimb the ladder and go back around and get it and try again, and it's going to get really annoying. So and it might still do it to you, but it took me forever to get this like perfectly mapped out in this difficulty, and I kept having to climb the ladder, so hopefully that didn't happen to you. There's another treasure down there, so we got the one right there, and then there's the clock one right in the chest over there. And after you get that one, I don't know why, I've already done everything up here, so. Oh, I didn't get that treasure, whoops. Yeah, there's our autosave. Alright, extravagant clock. I think I'll grab that loot, and if I, for some reason, fail this, oh well. Probably gonna just be money anyways. Oh wow, money. Okay, so let's go over the strategy here, and I guess just watch exactly what I do, because it is a very calculated thing. But the goal of the trophy is to not let any enemies drop onto the elevator. Now, in any other difficulty that's easier than this would be very simple. But hardcore is where it starts to get a little interesting, because there's two of the red crimson priest who, you know, obviously make you like dizzy and shit, and they're just going to be constantly affecting you the whole time. So you can kind of already see a problem there with we can't kill them because they've got just god level health. And then there's probably 15 to 20 different enemies around in a spiral as you go up, and they progressively get more and more difficult. So I've calculated this to be, I might not nail it perfectly, but all you have to do if you fail is just start and then load the autosave that we just triggered when we drop down here, and you can just try again and again and again. You might have to grab this treasure and the one up there depending on if it tracked or not, so hopefully if you fail it tracks. But the overall way it works is you're gonna aim there, you'll take out the guy, and you'll take a couple more people out, and then you'll rotate this way, and you'll take a few, and then there's one up there on that platform, and then after that guy, the entire fight is on the upper, that one with the ladder. So you look for the platform with the ladder, and you're gonna fight everybody running up there because that's where they jump from. And then when you get to the very end, you'll see that one above me. That's the last one. And if you can do that, then you've done it. So here is a very clear-cut way on how to do this. Make sure everything's reloaded, obviously. And we just don't worry about the priest. Now, hopefully I can do this perfectly. We'll see.
Lift. How thoughtful.
But if they jump down and land on your platform, you can shoot them out of the air. They'll still track. I will say that. But quickly take this guy out. And reload immediately. Immediately. Okay? Because these next two guys are coming. Take them out and hard switch to your rifle. Oh, shit. You have to take this guy out, though. All right, now get ready. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was my bad. All right, well, I'll show you how exactly I do this. So hopefully my treasures track. All right. That's kind of cool. Got that. Get this treasure one more time. And then I got the other one, I imagine. Yeah. Okay, let me double check. Yes. All right, everything's reloaded. Let's do this the right way.
A lift. How thoughtful.
All right, so once again, from the top here. All right, then reload, and then get ready to shoot this barrel, and then you're gonna want to fast switch to your rifle. And now, are you kidding me, game? There we go. Get ready to shoot this guy. Oh my god. Game. Alright, now we... God damn. I gotta hit him from up here. Dude, I get it. You've got to fucking... No, shoot, 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 shoot. And you're watching this ladder. Oh my god, I literally can't catch a break from this guy. Watch this platform. Alright, and if your elevator stops, yeah, right there. You should get the trophy. As soon as the elevator like locks in, you should get... Dude, this guy with the crossbow, you're gonna die just because I want you to die. Holy shit, you were annoying. I should have killed that guy like 16 different ways.
Next.
Alright. And then you can kill whoever's left if you want. You don't have to, though. So yeah, as soon as the elevator locks in, that trophy should pop. Like when I got it in the practice run, I still had like 3 or 4 people, and it popped as soon as we stopped, and then they all jumped down and I killed them, so that won't affect it. You just have to let the elevator stop moving. But hopefully that gives you an idea of how to do it. It wasn't the perfect run. Ideally, I would have killed that guy that was shooting the crossbow, but I decided to focus on the platform. So, you know, that took me probably like, it took me a lot of tries, I'm not gonna lie, to get that down. But once I knew the strategy, it only took like 2 or 3 tries. So hopefully you can get it down as well. My best advice is once you get to the second Crimson guy, only focus on the ladder, because that's the main focus, and try to take that shield out. So yeah, there you go. Hopefully that helps. And then there's poor little Ashley. So yeah, so far we've gotten the treasure, or the trophy for the elevator, and now we're gonna get the whatchamacallit, the treasure trophy if everything went well. So you have to crouch on these, otherwise they will fall apart. But let's go ahead and dispose of these guys.
All right.
There's another one in the cave, but I don't think we can get the angle on him just yet. And then you'll see the treasure right there. So yeah, once again, crouch on this or you'll fall through. I'm not saying I made that mistake, but I know a guy who was working on a walkthrough for this. All right, right here should be our trophy. There we go, Raider. That is all the treasures in the castle area. Let's see if we can get that. Yep, nice. Well, that makes that easy. All right, I'm gonna loot really quick. And now it's the boss fight. So a pretty simple chapter. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of like finishing it all up. You know, getting all the treasures, backtracking, and then we get to ride an elevator of doom. Elevators are never ever your friend in games. And there's a loot item right here too. I just accidentally picked it up. And yeah, this is a pretty cool view. Especially from over there, you can really see the castle in detail, which I like. Not just some pixel in the distance like it was in the first one.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
All right, we can go ahead and sell
Ruby's
a lot
all
of
rubbish,
this.
it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice.
And I gotta inlay the gemstones here. You know, it doesn't really matter what you do. I'm just gonna do whatever.
I want to take care of it. Welcome. A deal well struck.
All right, and nothing to trade. And let's see, go ahead and repair our armor.
Good as new.
And we're good to go on everything else. Our knife's in pretty good shape, but if you need to, repair it. And then this is where I'm actually going to buy all the recipes.
We've been saving that one. Right, customer. Information is a commodity.
And now our money can go straight towards the RPG. So like we're right there anyways at 160. I could sell a couple items if need be. So yeah, that's kind of that. But you'll get oops. You will get the obviously the resource, the treasure one. You'll have gotten the strike for getting the 5 enemies with the ball. You'll have the different merchant requests, the defacing, and then you have the stolen one. So a couple of these are all challenges, and then you have the elevator that tracks as a challenge. But I know that one, and then we'll also get the boss fight. There's a trophy in there, and you'll also get a challenge for that as well. So doing all these things, there's a lot of challenges in this game or in this chapter. So just so you know, but at this point, you definitely want to have at least 1 grenade for the trophy. It's required. And yeah, that's everything. But oh, and the whole reason I brought that up is because the challenge, you'll also get the crafting one. I think it's one of these crafty. There it is, all recipes, and that is a trophy as well, I believe. So go ahead and do that. And if you're, I'll do it after we defeat the boss, actually. So go ahead and save it. I do like that for everybody but the fish in Chapter 3, I've gotten all the boss fights so that I can just replay them whenever. So when on my next playthrough, I'll save it right before the fish, but I don't know, just if you're into that too, that's what I've been doing. You can do that on your next playthrough or something if you haven't. It'd be cool if they added a boss mode to this game. I've always wanted that in Resident Evil games. Just like, how cool would it be if they were like, here's all the boss fights, and like, if you guys like Call of Duty, you know, there was Infinite Warfare did the boss mode for the zombies, and you can just pick whichever guns you wanted and all that stuff, so it's cool. But I think that'd be a great addition to... Dude, what? Okay. Like, it'd be cool if they were like, here's all the weapons, you know, you could set like different standards, like difficulties, maybe like health on the boss, stuff like that. You could do it all sorts of ways, and that'd be great for recording, but also just be fun to like load in with whatever settings and try to speed run bosses. It'd be cool for practice too. So I'm gonna still show you the grenade just so you have an idea of what I'm talking about, but my trophy's not gonna pop because I've already gotten it. But you can do it immediately. So pull out your grenade. He's gonna run to you. So right here, throw it. And if I had not missed the mouth, I'd get a little bit closer maybe.
Leave me out of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class critic is like? Through your own.
Yeah, you can. If you just throw it in his mouth and it blows up, you'll get the trophy. It's the like you talk too much trophy, I believe. And I would recommend hanging out on these stairs over here. This is my personal favorite area, because you can kind of get out of the way of any attack. I know it looks like I'm not. You're gonna get hit. I mean, it's the reality of this boss fight. Come on. Alright, now with the grenade, it takes about 4 or 5 of those knives. After you kill him, or after you knife him, I would back off. Right now, he's gonna do this where he like charges you, and he can one-shot you. Like, if you see him open his mouth, he'll say, usually he says something like, I'm gonna end you now, or something. Right there. And if he catches you with it, that's game over for you. There, that's the one. Oh no. Oh my god. Barely got out of that. Man, I can't get a break here. He keeps coming down below. I need him to stay kind of up top. Probably about 2 or 3 more of those. Yeah, see right there, he'll like charge you. What? I'm underneath, dude. Come on. Oh well. Now, if you need ammo or something, there's the loot down there. There's the one on the back over there, and then there's one over here. And then every now and again, ammo will like drop from the actual fight. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled if you need ammo. But I like to just hang out right here on this staircase. Oh, that was a perfect headshot. Oh no. No, dude. Wow, that was a close one. I can't catch a break, man. I just keep getting knocked into some other attack. He's almost dead, though. Okay. I mean, that's just... I feel like they're just making shit up right now. I have no health. This is perfect. Let's see if any health item dropped up here. Oh, it did! If I can get to it. Usually this game, I have noticed something. When you're in need of something like Absolute, it does a good job of dropping stuff. Like in one of my practice runs, I was out of ammo entirely, and like sure enough, ammo was there. You just have to like pray to the Capcom gods, you know, a couple times a week. Almost dead. That was like the third or fourth one. I'm guessing this next one he'll die, or maybe even before. Talk about a great spawn. Oh, what? No. Another health. See what I mean? They're very, very good about that. So, never fear. Well, there's reason to be afraid in this game, but not because of loot. Oh! I didn't know you could... Oh. I don't know if we're getting a health item. We fucked up.
I'm gonna shut that mouth of yours for you.
Another health item. Holy shit. The Capcom got... They're like, you're recording. We know we've been an asshole to you. They've never... Oh my god, dude. What is that loot item? Just out there on the wall. Okay. You gotta, like, let me stand up, Gabe. This is embarrassing, I know. You can make fun of me in the comments, I get it. There we go. What was that, like 6 health items that I had to get given to like make it do the... Oh man. A lot of it was just because I would like get hit, then stand up and get hit, then stand up and get hit. But yeah, there is a key item right there, the lip rouge, the lipstick, if you will. I don't think I'm getting... And the game was like, it was a ammo, if you remember, it was red. And then it was like, oh, actually this guy sucks, let's give him health. Like... Okay, so maybe not my finest hour. However, I'll take it. So just remember to get the grenade trophy in his mouth. You can do it right away or wait for... the other spot I've noticed is good is when he goes on these sides right here. Any other spot is like he moves around too frequently. But on the sides when he's underneath, even if you like miss it, it'll land below him. And it, you know, sometimes it'll work still, so... I made sure to try it a couple times when I was practicing in just different spots, you know, and it worked the best right out the beginning, just immediately. So hopefully that goes well for you. It's not a hard fight.
Ashley,
it's just annoying because you really can't get away from some of the attacks. But this is Sunbro, I guess. It kind of reminds me of Sunbro. Praise the sun. I wonder, I'm actually curious, I haven't played this on professional, you know, and so I am curious, like, the loot, how they're going to affect that, because I know in Madhouse it was reduced, And like that thing I was just talking about in the boss arena where it drops the needed loot when you need it. But I remember in Madhouse that just wasn't the case. But this game seems to be a little bit more forgiving. Like when you're out of health or out of ammo, it'll drop that. Stuff like that still. I wonder if Professional will be the same mechanics. I have to imagine it will. I figured it would probably just be more intense enemies and more of them. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Now, there's a couple knights here that you have to fight, so don't get jump scared and get killed by him immediately. He's around this corner. You can see him just kind of waiting. But yeah, get the loot there. And then, yeah, there's another series of loots and another knight in that area. So just trigger him. And this one, it's on his back, so you have to let him kind of swing at you. So the best, quickest way to do it is just like this. Alright, cool. I need to stop blowing through these health items. Alright, then the next guy is just up here. Around this corner.
Out of the way.
Alright, then there's a file right there. Just beginning to think we had run out of health. I thought the game had like spawned all the health items it possibly could for me. Really been holding my hand these last few minutes.
Perfect. Won't have to
We
swim
are
after
done with
all.
the chapter now. Just gotta get this loot and get in the boat. And we're on to chapter 13. Alright, there you go. I will wrap it up here, and I'll see you guys in chapter 13. And we are so close to finishing this. And these last few chapters go a lot quicker, so. Alright, I will see you guys in chapter 13. Have a good one.